Yo, yo, yo. Mich panseco tloctes pa en agua. Mis saludos y respetos. Full bless. Greetings to all my gente out there. Hopefully everyone's having a good day. Welcome, homie, home girl. Just for the record, just in case you're just cruising on by and you happen to wonder who I be, my name is Manny and I'm the Jaguar Man. Mucho gusto. Therefore, do me a favor and subscribe, like, and if you like what the topic was about, go ahead and comment, por favor. Today we got a good topic. We're gonna kick off the segment of stories and 40's, the Pinta edition. Oh yeah, man. I got a story right here. And just for the record, I don't know it all. One day at a time. And I'm humble to say that. And when I do tell my stories, I don't get deep into politics. I'm not here to expose secrets and talk about shit that don't pertain to me. So I'm just letting you know, just in case you're here for some of that way out Torica, you're not gonna find it right here, homie. Yeah, wrong channel. I keep it PG-13 right here, dog. Simple as that. I speak my life experiences in and out of the joint, and I touch on different topics about life, conspiracies, history, autobiographies. I mean, un poco de todo. What now? Come on, mix it all up and have a firme spread, because I believe that we all learn from one another, just like iron sharpens iron, homie. It's so. Before we proceed, you guys know the ritual, homie. Lean back, relax, kick up your feet, spark up your chorrito, open up your pisto, and enjoy the show. Oh yeah, it was one, you could say, early morning, pulling up to Delano, California, Kern Valley State Prison, the 180. Oh yeah. This is around 2009. We're in the holding cells, and you know, you start meeting gentlemen from across the state. It's not my first term, but it's my first time going to a level 4 180. So, you know, you got a lot of questions. You're looking around, you're young, you're dumb, y pues, and little by little, you go through the process, people start disappearing, going over here, over there, and it's a trip. Sometimes these high-powered motherfuckers that talk a good one throughout the holding cell in the LA County jail to the bus and getting off the bus, and next thing you know, when you're in reception getting processed, motherfuckers disappear and end up in a different cell, going to a no bueno yard. It's like, damn. When I lay on me, damn, you had me full with your little totonki torica. Hey, it is what it is, man. I'm a natural born actor. Hey, a lot of motherfuckers got it, man. Shit. Fuck getting discovered by Hollywood. Shit. We got Hollywood in the hood. A lot of homies know how to act. Right? Delano, California. I happened to come across a good camarada from Orange County. Right off the top, we hit it off. Maybe a few years older than me at the time. This is 2009. He happened to be a seasoned vet, correteado, knowing right from wrong. I mean, he had just left from Kern Valley, so he was happy but not happy to be back. Been there, done that, seen this, seen that, and I know where I'm going type of shit. So, okay, let's go along with this motherfucker. So we pull up, you know, normally when you land in a new prison, you get stuck in R&R for many hours. And depending on the hoodas, how fast they move, you get housed. Every time you transpack or get transferred to any prison, you're always going to be exhausted. You're going to be tired. You're going to be hungry. So you just want to wrap it up and get to where you're going, make your bed and shower, whatever, eat, and a dormir. Mentally, it's draining. The deputy said, after we get processed, pictures and this and this and that, the deputy said, hey, well, if you find someone here that you want to sell up with, go ahead. make it easier on us. So yeah, right away the homie was like, hey, fool, we're going to the same yard. You want to sell up? I was like, yeah, fuck it. I mean, he just left from there, so gave us our property, our boxes, and we're on their paper suits, and there we go, getting escorted to the yards. They put on handcuffs because at that time we were on lockdown. Unfortunately, one of the homies got killed. This is when there was pleito between two factions. Those who know. Hey, don't want to get too deep into it. We get escorted. We get to the block. You know, the 180 design. You got the upper yard and you got the bottom yard. At the time, A yard and B yard were the only GP yards. And I believe there still are till this moment. A yard was where I landed. I wanted to go to B yard because at the time I had my primo in B yard and my homeboy. But even though I went to A yard, I still had a few homies at the time. So it was cool. It worked out. So we pull up. I forgot the cell number, but I know it was a corner cell. It was upstairs. Level 4 is a level 4. I think that what makes a level 4 is the maximum security and how they run the program differently than other level 4s, like a 270. When they talk about the 270 and 180, they're just talking about the building design. You know what I mean? I'm just telling this for those people that don't know, and I'm sure you'll see it on your screen as I post some pictures, so like that you guys could, you know, help out your creative imagination. Okay, no? So right away, bam, the door opens, and then a level 4 180, the cell doors are controlled by the tower, by the control dude up there. It opens, cool, we go in there, and I was amazed to see that the cell was pretty big. It was pretty big. I mean, you got to take into consideration that a lot of people take pride in where they live. You know, they clean them, they paint them, they put wax. So this cell seemed to be hooked up. And my Sally, being the fact that he just left from there, he was amazed to see that the cell was available. We get there, we start getting comfortable. I think the whites and the others were the ones approaching the cell door. Hey, what's up? Hey, my name is so-and-so. Woo, woo, you guys need anything? Type of shit, right? Right away, of course, I introduced myself. We had to do what we had to do. Besides that, my Sally, he had been there, so he knew a few people there. He was at the door most of the time, doing the talking, getting that so-and-so, woo, 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 woo. In that manner, I let him take that, the initiative, you know, the initiative of communication, you know, because this is my first time in a level 4, so I don't care who you are or we claim to be or what. I mean, hey, level 4 180 Kern Valley, damn. To my understanding, they just had barely opened up in 2004 or 5, but man, you already hear all kinds of crazy shit. So I'm not gonna say I had the best clecha, but I had it, you know, a good idea of what to do, not to do. So I kind of fell back, you know, like, okay, I'm gonna let this vato drive the ranfla, so to speak, around in this cell, you know, whatever. So I noticed a certain gabacho coming up to the door, checking up on us, being cool, being nice, and this and that. You tend to be like, okay. And then I hear him tell my Sally and how that cell belonged to the whites. But I don't know what happened. The Judas did them dirty. Somebody went to the hole. They moved out the guy that was there. Long story short, they lost the cell. We pull up. They gave it to us. So now it becomes a Sureño cell. But I don't know if they had anything in there or what was the reason and the motive and the urgency of them getting that cell back. Of course, they're not tell us if they have Clavo there. You know, after they were back and forth, he, ha, ha, all that good shit. Well, now, you know, you think you got a friend, but hey, this is where it gets interesting, where now the dude wants a favor. Hey, would it be cool we get the cell back? They're not making an issue. They're not being rude or demanding nothing. They're just being polite, respectful. And we liked it, that corner shot. I mean, it was cool. It was big. So that guy asked us if we were willing to do them a favor and give them back the cell. And the homie was like, well, where are we gonna go? So we weren't really gonna go too far. I guess downstairs there was another cell available, kind of next to the shower. And being the fact that my cellie and I had dates, at this time I have 10 years. I've already been down. I'm going on 5, I believe. My cellie was, I think, a violation. Or he had chump change. He was almost close to the pad, I think. But anyways, I guess he told the guy, let me think about it. But now me and my cellie are talking. He's like, damn, well, what do you think? I'm like, well, I don't know, fool. Like, shit. I mean, can we just move? He's like, nah, man, let me get at the homie. The homie that was in charge, I guess, of the section, the block. I don't know. Well, you know how that goes. You know, everywhere you go, there's rules. You can't make no moves without communication. So my cellie strikes the wheeler to the homie, lets him know that the Gawas were inquiring for a favor, basically finding interest in the cell that we were, and let them know, hey, they saying that this cell belongs to the Gawas. The homie took maybe about a day or so to respond and said basically, if you like that cell, it belongs to you. You don't gotta move. Like I told you, I was more like behind the scenes. I allowed my cellie to take the initiative. Being the fact that he had just left, I'm like, okay, hey, fool, I'll leave it up to you. I ain't tripping. Mind is, these Gawas are lifers. They've been down forever. Shit. You know, a lifer's a lifer. That's all they got. So you take that into consideration as, man, we're just cruising on by, man. We're just here for a short period of time. These fools are lifers. This is all they got. Even though the homie has said in the wheeler, hey, if you like that cell, that's all you. Do what you do. So now me and my cellie are debating about it like, hey, fool, they seem pretty cool. Motherfuckers butter us up and shit, bringing sopas and canteen and a TV and this and that. You know what I'm saying? It's like, okay. And then they inquired about the favors. Like, damn, they put you on the spot. Like, ooh, okay, how can you say no to a favor when they've been looking out for you? Huh? That's just how smart motherfuckers are. And I'm sure this happens out here too in the free world when it comes to business. And that's what a lot of people say, hey, they'll never take nothing from nobody, because down the line you're pretty much in debt. You're gonna owe them a favor. My cellie was like, damn, fool, I'm gonna be going home. I mean, you still got a little time on you, but at the end of the day, these fools are never gonna go home. It's all good. I really didn't put no mind to it. I didn't think really much of it. I just wanted to get settled in, man, you know? That's it. I don't look at government shit as mine. I'm not territorial like that. And I understand from a lifer's perspective, that's all you have. It's like, hell yeah. I mean, I probably would have put it on park and been like, hey, homie, check this out. Let that vato know that dispensa for his inconvenience, but we're here now and we're not going nowhere. Being on lockdown back then was cool because you were still getting visits, you were still getting canteen, you were still getting your quarterly package. The only thing, you weren't getting yard and no day room. I never really liked day room, so I was like, man, fuck day room and shit. I don't really play cards. I don't play dominoes, all those. I don't do none of that. I did my time differently, man. I like to read. I like to study. I like to work out. We were locked down, but with privileges, minor, limited privileges. We get yard. We're out of lockdown, and the homie approaches my cellie, and I guess he just like, "What's up, fool? I thought you were moving. Get this and that." I guess the homie was kind of shocked that we had gave up the cell. So my cellie and the homie were back and forth. I guess took it a little personal where the homie made it seem like the vato pressured you. You felt pressure type of shit. And my cellie was like, nah, man, the vato didn't pressure nobody. Fuck that. My cellie told the homie that was in charge. My cellie right away, got a little over himself. And this is where I say, it's like, damn, you gotta watch what you say, man, because motherfuckers are listening. Like I heard one homie say, the walls have ears. Be careful. Anyhow, so the homie, I guess, he got a little pumped up, like, damn, what you trying to say, homie? You trying to say I'm a stress case or a pressure case, homie? Fuck that. The homie just naturally said something like, man, I'll stab this fool. I'll let this fool have it. A la verga, ain't no. That vato didn't take the cell from us like that. We did him a bottle. We had an agreement, right? A favor. The moral of this story is that my Sally got emotional. He let the anger get the best of him. So he opened up his mouth. Pretty much, I'll take care of this vato. I'll get him out the way. So the homie that was in charge took it like, oh, okay, so you're tough. So tienes huevos, huh? So, okay. So I think we went back to lockdown and we came out the following week. So now the homie approaches my Sally and tells him, okay, check this out, homie. The other day you were talking acá bien high power that you'll do this, you'll do that. Well, we need a favor. Oh, shit. And Marcelli's like, well, what you mean? We need you to assist us. We got some, basura. People need to get handled. And Marcelli right away, I mean, he got, shocked. He pale, stressed out. I remember when we got back to the cell, he's telling me all this shit. You go out to yard, you always keep an eye on your cell. See what's going around. I mean, you're doing your thing, whether I'm over here in the pull bar doing some dips or whatever. I mean, I'm always, keeping an eye on the Sally, the tower, on this, on that. You gotta just be observant. Gotta use your senses. So I remember seeing my Sally walking around the track with the homie that was in charge. And I say in charge, I could always use other words, but I say that to keep it PG-13, homie, okay? The pinche bloquero way. Wow. I remember when we were going back to the cell, I inquired, hey, Sally, I seen you with the homie taking some laps. What's going on? ¿Qué pasó? That's when he's telling me that the homie now wants him to go on a mission. And my Sally was like, damn, fool. He's like, I'm going home already in 90 days. And mind this, at the time, I'm young still. I mean, I'm younger because I'm still young. I say, you know what I'm saying? Don't let this white hair fool you, homie. Hey, they say if you think young, you stay young. Fucking haters. Man, I knew the homie wasn't right. Trying to put the homie on the spot like that. I thought maybe he didn't like him. He wasn't feeling him. Maybe he was testing him. Maybe the homie did get out of hand by putting too much crema on the tacos, talking about handle this fool. But see, this is the moral of the story. It's like, man, homie, sometimes we gotta watch out what we say. So now the homie's like, fuck, well, you know what? I know how to make up to this, man. So I guess he approached the homie. He told him, ¿sabes qué, homie? I'm going home. Dispensa, work with me. I mean, hey, this is where I trip out a motherfucker saying that, okay, the homies are quick to draw blood. The homies, they don't make them, they break them. Nah, homie. Finally, this is a story that you're going to hear where there's homies that make homies. And of course, the homie maybe wanted to teach the homie a lesson not to be opening his mouth. And if he did, to back it up. So the homie, I guess, negotiated something with him. So the homie went home, promised him that he was going to send him something. I'm not going to get in detail and how he did it, how he sent it, but he shot him a few, gramitos and shit. In prison, pinches gramos are, gold. The homie got to go home, and I remember that the homie pulled me to the side and said, hey, your Sally came through, gracias. And I was like, came through? I kind of had forgotten about that shit. And I was like, oh, okay, all right, hell yeah. I wasn't sweating, man. It's not like it was going to all fall on me and shit, but I know what the homie was doing. He was just trying to maybe take advantage of the fact that, hey, he was going home and his vato's over here bragging, I know how to do this, I know how to send this, I know how to woo. So the homie was like, fuck it. Let me see if this vato fucking could back up his shit. The homie let his emotions get the best of him, opened his mouth, said this, said that, not knowing that we're in a level 4, we're in a 180 around killers, lifers that really take shit like that serious. And let's say you could look at it from man, that shit's petty, man. What you mean, man? Really? The vato said that? Okay, maybe the vato wanted to benefit out of something. You know, he thought maybe, fuck it, I'm gonna use this vato real quick. It don't hurt to try. But the moral of the story is, you know, we gotta watch what we say, man. You know, the tongue is a beast not too many could control. Sometimes we're pisteando, loqueando, or even mad. We say shit that we don't mean. We say shit that we don't really put mind to. But remember that there's always somebody listening. There's always somebody watching. Somebody could say, well, Manny, we're not in prison no more. We're on the street. Well, let's say you're at work and you're talking shit about a coworker. Hey, man, este güey pinche vato huevón, man. Fuck, he don't do shit, man. You should be like me. Look, man, I could go fucking 12 hours nonstop, man. The whole week, fuck it. Work, work, work. And you got maybe fucking ass kisser over here. Runs and tells the boss. The boss is gonna be like, oh, he was saying that? Muy chingón that he could live que woo woo and work all week non-stop. No weekends off. Okay. Hey, Pedro, I need a worker for this weekend. The whole week, dog, we're gonna fucking be pulling 12-hour shifts. You down? Well, yeah. Come on, homie. They're putting you on the spot now. Why? Because you're running your fucking gums. You know what I'm saying? So, this is how this could be applied on the calles. We gotta watch what we say. You're not gonna be able to back it up. Mejor irá. My grandma would say, calladito te miras bonito. Que no? A quick little story just so you vatos know and how critical, how serious shit could get in prison, man. Hope you guys liked it. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, let me know how it is, how you feel. With that said, my name is Manny. I'm the Jaguar Man. Rise up, level up, and wise up on board. Ya sabes, me vale verga. Vatos, have a good day. Homegirls, much love and respect. Al rato. Got the enemy. Yeah. Homie.